blood leaves the heart through the pulmonary trunk, goes out the left and right pulmonary artery, which is number 2 right here, and number 3, which came off of the pulmonary trunk, number 1.
Pulmonary trunk, which splits into the left pulmonary artery and the right pulmonary artery, which is on this side, goes under the, so you can see it there where it splits.
And to go to the body, blood leaves through the aorta. This is the ascending aorta. Comes around to number 5 here, the arch of the aorta, and then down the descending aorta right here, number 6.
On the top side of the heart, you have the aorta, as well as the brachiocephalic artery, the left common carotid artery, and the left subclavian artery.
The posterior side of the heart, to show you the 3 blood vessels that come off of the arch of the aorta, which is this right here. This is the back of number 5, which is the arch of the aorta. First you have coming off the brachiocephalic, which branches out into the right subclavian artery, as well as the right common carotid artery. And then the second blood vessel that comes off of the arch of the aorta is the left common carotid artery right here, which up top branches off into the external carotid artery and the internal carotid artery, number 13 and number 12. Again, this is the posterior side of the heart. Number 14, right here, is the left subclavian artery, which actually goes through the clavicle across right here, and then it branches down into the arm. So right here, it becomes the axillary artery, the brachial artery, so radial artery, and the ulnar artery. Okay, so left subclavian artery, down into the axial artery, brachial artery, radial, and ulnar artery. Now, again, off of the arch of the aorta, you have the brachiocephalic right here, which becomes right subclavian, and right here is the right common carotid artery. But this is the right vertebral, okay, and this is the left vertebral, and they connect up here at the top in the brain and become the basilar artery. I've already talked about the aorta, but it starts here in the ascending aorta, the arch of the aorta, the descending aorta, and then it comes down into the body right here, and it's called the abdominal aorta, and then down in this area it becomes the common iliac artery, and down this side, which is the left side, is the external iliac artery and the internal iliac artery, and then down through the thigh you would have the femoral artery, and then a little bit down, a little bit further, is that the popliteal artery, and then we have of course 2 bones that go through the shin. So this is the anterior tibial artery, the posterior tibial artery,
and the peroneal or fibular artery. And then down in the foot, you have the dorsalis pedis artery. Now, coming off of the aorta, you have all of the arteries that are going to bring blood to your organs. So, let's see. We have here the celiac trunk. And then off of that, we have the splenic artery. This little teeny tiny one is the left gastric artery. And then on this side is the right gastric artery. And this is the common hepatic, which goes up. And then back up here, you can see coming down, this is number 27, which goes down into the superior mesenteric artery. And then going to the kidney, you have the renal artery, which is right there. And then right here, you have it's called ovarian or spermatic, and then the inferior mesenteric artery, the common iliac, which branches off into the internal iliac and the external iliac artery.